there's the physical threat of the physical system, right? So a couple years ago, they were doing a hackathon in Orlando, and you saw a young kid was able to hack into one of the physical voting devices to affect change of the physical numbers, right? So votes this way versus votes that way. So that's the physical threat. Now, our Department of Homeland Security is doing a really good job of working with the states to make sure that this doesn't occur. Physical devices are traditionally segmented from the internet to avoid penetration from external actors, right? So you need physical access to the device. What's likely more concerning, it's certainly more concerning for me, is the spread of misinformation and disinformation across the country related to the different candidates that are running. False messaging, or taking a bit of truth, as in the case of misinformation, and propagating it to completely false narratives, can shift the perspective of an individual or individuals that ultimately change the result of an election. So Facebook has openly stated that they will not take down information that is blatantly false related to campaigns. Facebook says, no, it falls under freedom of speech protections, therefore we can't get involved. Whereas Twitter has a process by which you can report that for being false, and then you have to wait a while. But by the time you wait for the tweet to be not even just deleted or removed, they'll just put like a notification that says this falls under falsehoods or potential false narratives. They'll still have it there where people can go. But by the time that happens, the original message has already been spread and people already believe it. So it's very difficult to then go back to it and say, hey, this is potentially false news, you should look into other sources. And then what happens is no one actually looks at that later. They just go with the original narrative.
Again, very complex, and it's something that we're going to continue to see evolve in the policy landscape to try to calibrate how much ownership do you put on the content distributor, and then ultimately how much ownership do you put on the content consumer, right? What are the educational efforts ongoing to help make consumers more savvy and sophisticated in their ability to read, interpret, and process information that's moving incredibly fast through the information landscape?